we all decided that mainly dance music is for a younger generation. Like dance has changed dramatically over like the last 20 years, but dance music now, like techno dance and things like that, and it's all very modern. So we decided our target audience was like suited for late teens, early 20s, male and female. So stereotypically, dance people only like dance music. It's not as if they're like a mixture of everything, because to like dance music you've got to be interested in the albums, the magazines, and things like that, because it's not as popular as pop music, R&B and that, which is always in the media, like always in newspapers and things like that, they also dominate our music channels, whereas dance music is less like that. So to like dance music, you've got to really research for magazines, albums and things like that. Stereotypical albums that people listen to, like Ministry of Sound, Head Candy, things like that, which will have like a variety of like playlists and things like that. You get like with the random artists like Calvin Harris, like obviously David Guetta, Afrojack and things like that, where they release their own album. But generally albums are a mixture of songs, because a dance artist won't release loads of songs all at once, or in their lifetime they might only release one. So as opposed to all like Calvin Harris, Afrojack, who else is there, like Sebastian and things like that, LMFAO is another one. Like they're obviously very mainstream now, and they are dance music, but it's kind of gone into pop because it's become popular. So they'll release albums of their own, but things like the song like Show Me Love and things like that, the artists won't release loads of songs, so the album will have like Ministry of Sound, for example, will have 3 CDs of a mixture of songs, things like that. Festivals, a lot of festival goers, like dance festivals, things like that. So you've got Creamfields, Wireless, Tomorrowland, things like that. They're all like dance festivals. Obviously you get other festivals like Reading Festival and things like that, where you get the dance tents, but mainly if you're interested in dance music you will specifically go to the dance festivals. The massive one is in Ibiza, which is held every year and is very, very popular. It's becoming more popular than it ever was. So dance music is coming into the charts very slowly. It's not as mainstream as I think it will be. There's a lot of songs now, like pop music, like Black Eyed Peas, I've Got a Feeling, that can be seen as a dance song. So new songs are having elements of dance in them, like more upbeat songs and things like that. Generally places to shop are the mainstream places. When you go to dance festivals and things like that, the clothing that is worn isn't your stereotypical day-to-day outfits. So when people go to festivals, they normally wear like shorts, vibrant coloured t-shirts, and they'll put like face paint, like glow in the dark face paint, things like that. But on a day-to-day basis, they'll just shop in Topshop, Topman if you're a boy, obviously, River Island, things like that. Just because it's popular clothing, it's affordable, it's fashionable, but generally that's just where they'll go. Magazines. When doing my research, I found it really hard to find magazines that are dance music, and I think again that's just because it's not as popular. I mean, you've got all the like the girly pop magazines that are very mainstream, but when like going into a shop and things like that, it's very rarely you will see a dance magazine. The one I did my research on was the Mixed Mag magazine, which is like a clubbing and dance music magazine, things like that. It just literally has events in, interviews with dance artists, like events coming up, reviews on events like popular ones, latest CDs, things like that. Obviously we did David Guetta as our dance artist. People who, like, for our target audience generally, who will be interested in the song will be a huge fan of David Guetta. I mean, he's one of the most famous DJs around at the moment, and that's because he's collaborated with like Kelly Rowland, Akon, Flow Rider. He's done like a hell of a lot of collaborations with big artists, which has made him become more mainstream. So people who are interested in this song, so obviously he's collaborating with Kid Cudi, which is a very popular artist again. They will search on Facebook, have Facebook pages, Twitter pages. It's just like websites and things like that. It's just where they can access what's the latest about him and things like that. And again, because it's so hard to get hold of the information about what dance artists are doing currently, because they're always busy. It's not like pop music and they're doing interviews and they're always on the telly and they're on X Factor and things like that. Dance music is very limited as to the information you know of what they're doing. So if you want to know, you go on Facebook, you go on Twitter, you go on the websites and you research it. So generally the target audience will be people who take the time out to go and do that, and who will read like interviews online, and just basically just research it, because like I say, it's not as mainstream. The good thing about our song is it's got the element of R&B in it with Kid Cudi. It does add that edge to it, so it's not completely a dance song where there's no words and things like that, because there is. So where he has collaborated with Cudi, it does help us, because it makes it more convenient to people, as it is more accessible than just if it was David Guetta on his own. But that is our target audience, and that's who we aim for. With audience feedback and that, we've got, obviously, because our target audience is late teens, early 20s, we're in my year at school at the moment, in sixth form, we're 17 to 18 year olds, so it's perfect audience feedback chance to get, because it is our target audience and it will help us to develop.